You truly believe, then, that nonviolence is the sole, the universal answer to injustice and oppression?
Very definitely. Very definitely. I feel that nonviolence, organized, I should say, organized nonviolent resistance is the most powerful weapon that oppressed people can use in breaking loose from the bondage of oppression.
Bah, bah, flock of sheep, have you turned into fools? This land of the free and the brave has numbed and dumbed you into a slave, led by wolves and owned by pigs. So often it feels like it's all rigged, played by the media like a polished trumpet. Your soul tarnished, you turn into a puppet. Once you were healthy and gentle, now you pop pills not to go mental. The mirror reflects a face so helpless and pale, compliments of a voyeur intruding on your cell. Weighted by your self-inflicted rage you carry, these chains wrapped comfortably to bury. Easy to complain and point fingers, you befriend fear and your plight lingers. Consumed by your symptoms of instant, the solution to your cause gets more distant. What you were proud to so bravely defend, now you cowardly just offend. In search of freedom, prosperity, and no wars, you turn to the wolf for answers and to do more. Baba, flock of sheep, have you turned into fools?
Dead in small white tombstones, arranged just so. Government issue, row on row, and I heard death singing on the 4th of July. And politicians pontificated about what we've built. The masses were placated with no trace of guilt. And in the end, they gave a rousing cheer and scurried back to barbecue and beer. And the local rock band laid down 3 chords and the truth, a tribute to our misspent youth. And I heard death singing on the 4th of July.
Your eyes open, not a second too soon. For you will release ego control, for that system no longer serves you, and you no longer work for it. You recognize that there is a greater force, so be it. And there is nothing you can do to stop the seismic shift from happening with or without your consent.
Ethnicity, yes. There will be several different ethnicities that are going to be placed on the planet, and you'll be able to interact a little bit. For people who wish to live here. Spent a long time building this one in comparison, made quite an ecosystem, and a few bits of science and things, and we want to make sure that you're going to be at home here. Yes, questions will be answered in order. Settle down, please, and stay back. Nobody has been authorized on yet. So
I know what you're thinking. We have money to pay you appropriately for your position. And we do. But we're prepared to make every excuse not to do so. Budget crunches, After all, we have to make sure to keep our CEO's pay rate at 300 times the employee's average and still keep enough money in the budget for that golden parachute for when he really messes up. We'll also be expecting you to work some long hours since your co-workers may be sandbagging and will need their new star with no seniority to pick up the slack. Also, your time off requests may be frequently denied and overtime shifts will appear randomly. But don't lose hope, because that holiday bonus is coming someday. Maybe. Nah. Anyway, please acknowledge we'll need 110% loyalty and promise to give you exactly the same. But for legal reasons, we can't put that last part in writing. You trust us, right? After all, business is business, as long as it favors us. Which brings me to my final point. We can and will terminate our arrangement without notice. But please understand that this is not personal. We'll just say we're taking the company in a different direction and your rent, food, lights, car payment, families, medical insurance, and other expenses are no longer in our budget plan. So after our top flight security team escorts you out of the building, you'll have the distinct honor and pleasure of repeating this entire process over again. So that about sums it up. So get comfy, because you'll be reporting to us for the next 70 years. Or until you die, whichever comes first. Thank you for your interest in us, and welcome to corporate America.
When times call for warriors, it's hard to be a poet. See, the pen is mightier than the sword, but if nobody reads, who will notice? Look, I'm more than just a soldier. There's love in my holster, but there's times I've come so close to breaking up with my composure, saying it's not you, it's me. Or is it society? But if I am society, that means it's evils inside of me fighting out good. Dichotomy stood there in my heart, checking pulses, then reviving my hood. Where do I start? Is it the youth? Trying to give them hope when all they wonder if the truth is that their blood will stain the sidewalk like their brothers. Walk to school but take the shortcuts. And there's a trap house on the way where any day robbers can hit a lick like bandits robbing banks. And AK bullets stray like dogs in heat without a chain. So if they bark and miss their mark, son can't bring mama home good grades. A shame. That's all we can say when hearing it on the news. But walking outside, should I pack my tool or gear up to sing the blues? Is it my gun or my guitar? My gun or my guitar? It's hard to know if I should tote my gun or my guitar. When the world starts declining, first thing to go is art. Just don't know if I should tote my gun or my guitar. When times call for an army, it's hard to be a prophet. See, everyone gotta eat, but when they bleed, they'll seek a doctor. And chances are, if we're not shot by wannabe gangsters with a chopper, then we're suspected by cops and they're gonna chase us with a chopper. Of course, I fit the description. It was written before the crime, and they shoot with such conviction in the trial, I can't tell my side. So is there time to appreciate dopeness within my love for riffs? When police unload up on your folks and then slip in another clip? They ain't tripping off blood of Crips. They don't care if you're lords or disciples. You saw how they shot up innocent folks when hunted by Dorner's rifle. You see how their disregard brings fatal mistakes and they still get paid. But if I drop some boxes at my job, pink slip, I'm on my way. Tell me, what can I play that makes this all okay? Or which caliber should I pack to serve and protect myself today? See, I can't bring violence to those streets and think that's gonna stop it, but can't seem to keep the peace, then clapping bullets, not applauding. My gun or my guitar, my gun or my guitar. It's hard to know if I should tote my gun or my guitar. When the world starts declining, first thing to go is art. Just don't know if I should tote my gun or my guitar. Is it my gun or my guitar? My gun or my guitar? Hard to know if I should tote my gun or my guitar. When human beings start declining, first thing to go, it's hard. Thank you.
So, this is America. The sheep. This is a Russia.
whether you love this country, which I do myself, I've been here 35 years, or whether you could want it to improve a little bit, or whether there's something that you want to be a part of. One thing I do know, what JFK said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. That means before you start pointing fingers at others, look at yourself, look in the mirror. What can you do? We really hope that all of you can join us together in our quest to make a better world. One of the things that I've learned is with art and music, it's a gateway. It's a gateway to communication, it's a gateway to dialogue, it's a gateway to connectivity that I've never seen before, and it's a universal language.
This is an amazing setup, fantastic and very creative.
Thank you.
This is a little good. You get it all out.
Yes.
Put it in 3D so people can see. You know,
That's right, keep moving around. Yes, like you're pulling it. Yes. Yes.
this is so crazy, man. Only somebody like HealiUm would do something like this.
All the white faces are
I can't imagine you to have to do a nice cool shower.
on Wednesdays.
Yes.